You care more about what other people think about you than you think about yourself, and then you wonder why you're broke. Walk with me, y'all. Wait, don't scroll. I've got a point, but you got to stay to the end to get it. A lot of the women I work with are people pleasers, and there's not really any other way to say it other than that. And what I have come to realize is that because they are so busy trying to make other people happy, make sure that other people are pleased with the way that they are responding, that they're missing out on really big keys to what drives them forward. So I want to give you a quick story about my daughter today. So we just left Aldi. While we were at Aldi, she went to go take the cart back. I told her, okay, go take it back. Just make sure you bring my quarter, because I keep an quarter in the car. She came back and was really mad. And I was like, why are you mad? She was like, I was putting this cart away and these people were standing there and they were waiting. They watched me put the cart away, but I heard them start speaking in Spanish and say that she's mean. And I'm trying to understand, like, why do they think she's mean? I'm just kind of confused. And long story short, it was because apparently they thought that she was just going to give them the cart without them handing her a quarter. But what I really wanted her to hone in on, and what was really important, it was like, why did you doing what I told you to do make you feel mad when they responded, right? And I know that was a weird way to say that. So why did you respond with anger based on their actions when you were doing what I told you to do? And the reason she was mad is because when she got down to it, it was, I don't like it when other people talk bad about me, especially in another language. And I was like, why does that matter? She began to say, it just makes me feel really angry. I was like, but you were doing what you were supposed to be doing. So why are you letting other people control how you feel? You're giving them the remote, right? So I began to tell her, I'm like, what do I always tell you? These are 3 things that I can tell you so that you can stop stepping out of people pleasing as well. You can start stepping into a life of financial freedom and security because you're owning how you show up in this world. Number 1, I always tell her, what did God say first? Because that is your true north. No matter what you're doing, what God says first is always going to point you in the direction you need to be going. Number 2, what are the rules that I have laid out for you? So if you're not a child like my daughter is, what are the morals, the values that I live by? And then number 3 is going to be, does the actions that I'm taking align with number 1, number 2, and then also with myself? So for her, I have to give the 3rd layer because she has a set of rules that I have her living by as well. But as an adult, it's always checking back in with, are the steps that I'm taking based on these people's actions, do they align with who I am and who God called me to be? And if you can live your life based on essentially those 2 rules, you can eliminate people pleasing because you no longer have to care what others think. Because it's, did God say it? And does this align with the path that I'm on in this moment? So sis, if you are out here struggling with other people's feelings and the weight of their emotions, you need to check yourself and check, am I following the path that God gave me? Do their feelings really align with where I'm going in life? Because if it doesn't, then what they feel and how they respond to your actions doesn't matter. I hope this helps somebody. I hope this wasn't really long-winded. I know it took me a while to get here, but I felt like somebody really needed to hear this. So sis, always remember, you are worthy, period. Love you.